I have what some people call imposter syndrome, meaning I'm just a bald old guy that likes to play disc golf and likes to create content, but I can barely, I'm not even hurt. I don't even know what my rating is. I couldn't tell you. Like some people that grab a disc and they're like, oh, that's a speed 11, that's a speed. I couldn't tell you that. Half the times I don't know the numbers of any of our discs. I don't even know. There's a lot of stuff I don't know, but I just enjoy the game and I enjoy doing content and I enjoy teaching people. And sometimes I fight with the idea of why would anybody even listen to me? So sometimes when I have an idea for a video for me to do, I don't do it. But this time I've decided I'm going to do the video. I'm trying to do a comparison between Trespass, Treason, and Heist. Since the Treason and the Heist are new, and I'm pretty familiar with the Trespass, though it's been a while since I played consistently. That's what I'm trying to do now. But it does seem like the Treason has a little bit more push to it, a little more glide to it for me than the Heist. But we'll see how this plays out. I'm out here at a 9-hole course. Nine house, some people call it. I think it's called 9 house. If you're from Tulsa, don't yell at me for saying it wrong. So there's a lot more people that showed up to this course to play, which makes sense. It's a nice Oklahoma morning. Cloudy, but it's a little windy, but not too bad. But it feels nice temperature wise. It's been hot here lately. So I'm not going to show every shot, but I want to show as much of the drives as I can to kind of show you the comparison that I'm making of the Treason, the Trespass, and the Heist for me. Oh, and the Renegade, because we just came out with a new Renegade stamp. Renegade has been out of production for a little bit. Not sure exactly when, but this is a great hole to kind of test out. It's a straight shot at the, says it's 545, but it's like way out there. There used to be a big bush right there that you had to kind of get around. Now it's just kind of straight out there. So I'm just gonna let it rip on all four. Heist, Renegade, Treason, Trespass. Let's go with the Heist first. Nice little headwind for sure. Threw it up in the air too much. That's gonna stall out at the end. Let's go Treason now. All right, almost got hit by a golf ball. Heard someone yell 4, so I covered my head. Renegade. I didn't really get to see the flight of that Treason. Ooh, that one flipped over. I'd let go of that. Terrible release. All right, Trespass, I'm just gonna throw flat because of the headwind. Yeah, pretty close to the Heist. I'm gonna let some guys go ahead of me, a couple guys behind me. A lot of people out here. Oh, there's a tournament out here, that's why. Greater Tulsa Open. I didn't get to see the Treason throw. Reason I'm hesitant sometimes to make these videos with me throwing is that, like, there's not a, because I don't have a lot of arm speed, sometimes it doesn't seem like discs do much different things for me. So I really need to find, as I'm getting back into it, I need to find more understable discs that will help me in my throws, right? And I always felt like the Renegade was that disc back in the day. I love the Renegade. The Treason definitely seems like a disc for that too, but I just need to get out and throw it more and get used to it more. The Heist is going to be a good wind one, so it's going to be good for here. And the Trespass, as weird as it may sound, I may have to like grow back into it. This is another good hole for testing out these discs. I don't know if you can see it, but the basket's around the tree. So you have to kind of get around the tree. So I like to do a little hyzer. But let's see how far I can get up the Treason out there. Ooh, make it over. Ooh, okay, good. Got over that little creek. All right, just for comparison, I want to see what the Heist does. Ooh, I let that go on a little bit of a turn, and actually, it got up there. So that hole's about, I think, a little over 350. I'm not sure which one got farther. Another reason that I haven't been doing videos for myself, well, time a little bit. I've been trying to produce content for Dynamic Discs, which I love doing. But another reason is I watched myself in a video that I put out for Dynamic Discs, and I have gained a lot of weight. Now, if you're new to my channel, you know that, well, no, if you're new to my channel, you don't know about my weight loss journey. If you've been watching a while, then you know that weight has been a challenge for me. So I need to start getting back into walking more. Even I'm out of breath. You probably can hear it. I'm out of breath and I'm just walking around the course. And I don't like that. I used to be able to walk around the course and
not be worried about running out of breath or energy. So I definitely need to get that back. So that's something I'm also gonna work on and kind of share with you guys as I've been doing, is just my weight loss journey. My journey on trying to drop, I need to drop about 50 pounds. Looks like the heist got farther, which is interesting. Okay, this one says 290. I don't know if you can see, but there's a line of trees there. And the basket's just on the other side of that line of trees. So you kind of go, I like to go way out. I suppose if someone had their arm, they could try to do a forehand, but I like to go way out here and then bring it back in. So we're gonna try Treason. Pretty good tailwind. A little nose up, but looks like it's gonna get the distance up there. That's good. So the plan for the try to drop some weight and stay healthy. I mean, I need to be thinking about it more, obviously, as you get older. But well, you just think about it anytime. I'm gonna get some more walking in, more eating less junk food, eating more home cooked food. I do pretty good at that, but I tend to slip every now and then. If you got any hacks for your weight loss journey, let me know in the comments below. 250 feet to the basket. I typically like my Vandal for this shot. I don't know why, but I always get, but there's quite a bit of tailwind. I want to see what this Vandal does. Nope, got it nosed up. That was a terrible release. Now I'm going to go with an escape. This fusion escape I've had for the longest time. Oh, that looks pretty. Ooh, it's gonna, yow! Too short though. So another reason why I'm doing this as far as putting out, filming and doing more content, is I watched a video where the title talked about how consuming too much and not producing enough. And it gave some ideas of how to help not do that so much, as far as like consuming a lot and actually producing content. Oh, hit it too high and too much to the left. So the consuming too much, not producing. I was watching the video, and the video said a lot of times we consume a lot of, now as for me as a content creator, that's kind of the context here, is that I want to learn a lot. I want to learn to create great content, get better at it. And so I watch a lot of videos where a lot of people talk about how they do content, and I watch other people's content to see how they're doing it, see their style. And then I end up watching it so much, I never do. It feels like I'm learning, which I am, so it feels productive, which it is. But if you do it too much, like you watch too much content, then you're never producing. You're never actually learning. So it would be like a football player or a disc golfer watching the pros, watching and studying and analyzing, which is great, but then you never go out and actually put that knowledge into practice and then learn from your mistakes of what worked and what didn't work. All right, done with that little round. There was a lot of people on the course, so I decided to come out here to an open field to do a little more throwing with the different discs to see what they feel like. This is gonna be a trespass. I'm on a slight 10 wind. 10 wind? I was thinking 5 to 10. Slight 5 to 10 mile an hour tailwind. By the way, I know my form is no good. I know my form is not something you should try to emulate or whatever. So if you have any tips on my form, put them in the comments. I'm willing to listen to what you have to say. Through that or so, it came out. It came out already on a Heist. All right, let's try the Heist. Okay. See, there is something about it where, for me, it does flatten up a little bit more than the Trespass. Now, I'm going to throw a Renegade because it's pretty close in the numbers. So I want to see if it's close in the way it feels and throws. This is the newer one, the liftoff one we just released. See, it feels like it stays straight just a little longer. Now I'm going to go Treason. This is the first run Fusion Treason. I only throw them a handful of times, so we'll see what we do with this. That one I threw on a little bit of Anheuser, or a little bit of Heiser. About the same distance as that Trespass because I didn't get a good throw with it. Hold on. Let's see if we can get a better throw here. There we go. Oh, that's so pretty. Yeah, so that definitely got a little extra push. I can actually see it went further than the first Treason. All right, let's go with this Fusion Burst Renegade that I've had for a while. Ooh, now that throw felt good. Looked very similar to the Treason, but the Treason definitely went further. I love these carts because they have a little seat on them. It's nice to be able to sit down and do stuff, or sit down and wait, or sit down and chill while you clean off your wet discs with the grass. And I'm going to produce more content I need to get out and produce more content and have fun with it and not worry about what people think, not worry about whether it helps. Well, I mean, I want it to help people, and I'm not going to worry about, you know, what people think. I'm just going to produce content, have fun, learn from it, put it on my channel here, and then put some of it on Dynamic Disc channel because I like having fun with the DD audience there. So if you're sitting here watching this and you're thinking, should you get out and do more, play more? Get out, get active, play disc golf. If you're into creating content, produce that content and have fun with it. All right, now I got to do my Sunday chores. And this is turning into producing content. It's turning into now procrastinating my honeydews.